Hello and welcome to Card Talk. I'm your host, Grant, and joining me tonight is Ted.
Hey there, Grant.
And
Great to be here.
yeah, and after a long hiatus, we are eventually back with part number 10 of our Saga campaign.
Well, looking at Lord of the Rings Part 10, according to the Passage of the Marshes campaign card.
Yep,
So,
so we are here doing Passage Through the Marshes, and Ted is going to tell us a little bit about his deck that you can see on screen now.
yes, I've been following Grant and myself. We've been playing through the campaign. So this is the first scenario out of the land of Shadowbox, and up until this point, we've been trying really hard, at least somewhat hard, to try and get some thematic lineups with our heroes at least, which I'd say we've been relatively successful on. This scenario was a little bit more of a challenge because Grant was explaining to me before, at this part of the book, Grant, you were saying that, Frodo and Sam really go off on their own and they don't really see anyone else, like
Yep.
until the end of the book. So that'll be a challenge thematically for sure. But so what we decided to go with is I'm running Gandalf that we've resurrected with our Beyond All Hope boon card, along with Baragon and Moblung because, Baragon and Moblung are Gondor characters who are sort of around at this part. And then Gandalf's just, all-inspiring.
Yeah, and for those people wondering, yes, we did take 3 boons from the Urukai. We took Beyond All Hope, we took Intimidation, and we took Leader of Men. But this is a fun campaign. So we decided, well, we wanted to be somewhat thematic. Gandalf makes an appearance later on in the book, and Intimidation and Leader of Men are always fun to play. So, why not just take all 3?
I don't think it really affected gameplay that significantly. So, and then I'm running a very common contract that I've played throughout this whole cycle. So it's a 300s deck, just to kind of be quick and efficient.
Yeah.
And then, so Grant, you got a Hobbit lineup there. Which one don't you read off?
Yeah, I'm running Spirit Mary, Lord Pittman, and Sam Gamgee. And this deck is completely different to what I've been using in my previous gameplays with the 4-3 Hunters quite a bit.
Very different.
So it'll be interesting to see if I can pull off a standard deck without a contract anymore.
Yeah. Well, you expressed that you wanted to run Sam because Sam's the
Sam,
most important character we could include.
Sam is key to this part. Well, to Sam and Frodo getting through to the Mount Doom. You couldn't have this journey without Sam. So from now until the end, if at least one deck has Sam in, I'm happy. It doesn't have to be mine, but Sam needs to be in the hero lineup somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
And Merry and Pippin, although they weren't here in the books, they were definitely in the thoughts of obviously Frodo and Sam after obviously the events of Amun Hen, where Merry and Pippin get captured by the Urukai after diverting their attention.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we got going forward, and we'll deem it good enough and continue our campaign play.
Okay, so looking at our opening hands, are you happy with your opening hand?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that.
And what do you think of my opening hand?
Let's take a peek. Well, you got a resourceful, so that's probably worth keeping.
I've got a resourceful and I've got a gaffer.
Yeah, and hopefully you won't actually have that many enemies to deal with. But yeah, you have resourceful, so you could actually pretty reliably play Gaffer over and over again. So I would say that's probably worth keeping.
Yep.
Some of the cards we have in your deck are a little high cost and a little tricky to get out, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll find out if it works or not.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
do you want to shuffle these 2 burdens into the encounter deck?
Yeah, we're pretty sure.
It's mainly these two here that need to be shuffled in.
Yeah, and then we also need to do for the
We need to shuffle them into our decks.
sh each player shuffles one copy of such and into his deck. Remove each burden with the following. Okay, so you've removed. So these are the burdens that we have left, or just these two?
Well, four, because we've also got Gandalf's delay and overcome by grief.
Okay.
But they start off in the staging area rather than.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put these into the encounter deck, and then this card is gonna go into my deck, and we'll give that a shuffle. Okay. So we did the campaign modes set up there. I think we're ready to continue with the quest setup here.
Yep, I think we are. So, Frodo and Sam left the Fellowship above the falls of Rauros and crossed the Great River to climb the Emyn Wheel upon the eastern shore. After days of wandering through that maze of rocky crags, they have finally reached the edge of the Dead Marshes, only to discover that Gollum was following them.
How dare he?
So put Gollum into play engaged with the first player. Each player searches the encounter deck for one location and reveals and adds it to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. So, as me and Ted discussed, Ted's going to be first player for this game.
Yep. So actually, I'll trigger Mob Lung, I guess, for a resource, since Gollum starts, or Smeagol's, or I guess he's Gollum, starts some play engage with us here. Okay. So we got to search for a couple locations, it looks like.
Yep.
So this scenario has a new keyword called mire. I'm gonna have to review how that works. Mire is a new keyword that represents the shifting, sinking nature of the Dead Marshes. At the end of the refresh phase, we place one token on each location in the staging area. Remove resource tokens placed on locations with the Mire keyword are called Mire tokens. When a location with the Mire keyword has Mire tokens equal to its Mire value, it is immediately discarded. Each location with the Mire keyword also has force effect that triggers when it's discarded from play. These force effects do not trigger when it's discarded through any other effect, just when it's essentially being lost to the Mire.
Yep.
Okay, so we got a couple of options here. We got this fens, we got this mirror, we got this shifting quagmire. Soft mires, stagnant pools. I'm just kind of pulling them all out here.
I think that's all of them.
Yeah. Okay, so we search for. Oh, we reveal it. So we probably don't want the one that surges.
No.
Because that's gonna.
I'm thinking probably the evil smelling fens and the soft mire.
Evil smelling fens and soft mires grants votes. Look at what they do.
Well,
soft mires is mire 1. Well, when soft mires is discarded by the Mire keyword, the first player reveals the top card of the encounter deck. So only locations in the staging area get the Mire tokens, it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
I believe that's it.
Yeah, those sound good to me. Yep, because I was wondering, I was like, oh, if you don't go to soft mires, it's only got a Mire 1 value, so basically it's discarded right away.
Yeah, Mire tokens are only placed on locations in the staging area during the refresh phase. So what I'm thinking is we travel to the soft mire straight away, clear that, and then we can focus on the evil smelling fens.
Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. We'll flip over to 1B. Things should have gone ill with Sam if it had been alone, but Frodo sprang up and drew Sting from its sheath. The players cannot advance unless the first player controls Smeagol. Force, after a player declares any number of attackers against Golem, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Golem gets plus X defense for this attack, where X is the discarded card's threat. Okay, so we just really got a whale on him.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Are we ready to start?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, your first player, so let's see what you've got for us today.
Yeah, alright, I'll start with, use Gandalf's ability here to play the Skandor Shield on the Baragons. Play this Dagger of Western Ease onto Gandalf. I'll put this Wizard Pipe out on Gandalf as well.
And whose resource are you using for Gandalf's pipe?
I use Moblong since he got an extra one for Gollum engaging me right away.
Don't forget you've got Frodo's resource sitting there.
That is true, and so this Frodo has a version, his abilities, he can spend a resource to exhaust the ring and we can boost his willpower and his attack. Interesting, okay. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it down there in case we want to boost his willpower.
Okay.
I think that's all I'm going to do for now. I might give Moblong this, what the hell, I'll give Moblong this round shield in case he has to defend something.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so for me, I'm going to spend one resource and play out Resourceful. You know what? I'm actually going to play that slightly differently. Sam, you can play for the Resourceful. And that's me done for this turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that deck's gonna have a little bit slower start with how it's so oddly concocted with cards we just kind of wanted to put in.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so questing. I will send 3, 5. I'll send 5.
Yeah, I'll send Frodo. So we're only gonna have 7, and we got 5 in there. We're probably gonna have to send more. Or maybe just use Frodo's ability probably this first turn.
Yeah. But we can do that retroactively after we've seen staging, so...
Sure. Yeah, I don't know what the enemies are like in this scenario. It's been a while since I played it. So if another one comes out, we gotta worry about blocking Gollum here until we flip them, and then potentially another enemy. So let's see what happens.
Yep.
There's Wraiths in here. Not cool.
And now I trigger Merry to drop my threat by 4.
All right. Well, the one ring exhausted Morgul Wraith gains -30 engagement cost and immune to player card effects. Ill Fates. So this is your peril.
Yep. After a character you control is destroyed, raise your threat by 2. That's fine. I'll give that a Pippin. He can be lost to Ill Fate.
We got a shifting Quagmire that surges into evil smelling fens. So we got 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 13. That's kind of what I thought would happen.
So we raise our threat by 6.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is, I'm not so much about the immune to player card effects, so we're definitely going to spend Frodo's resource and exhaust the ring to get +2 willpower.
Okay, so we raise our threat by 4.
Yep.
Okay. Then travel. We want to go to The Softmire.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see here. Yep, we'll go to Softmire, raising our threat, another one.
Okay, and then engagements, this mogul race is coming down to you.
Yep,
Hang on.
not a problem.
15, 18, yep, still coming down to you.
Okay, let's see here. So we got the Wraith and Golem. I think Baragon will be defending the Morgul Wraith.
Okay.
Raise your threat by the attacking enemy's threat? That's bad.
Are you ready to scoop yet?
Almost. I guess I don't take any damage, so Baragon will lower it by 1 with his ability. Wow, it's Shadow card's terrible when it's on a Wraith. Okay. Wasn't prepared for the threat raise in this scenario. Apparently there's a substantial amount.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. I got 4. Let's see here. Might take Golem undefended.
Okay.
Something can attack for. I'd like to try. Yeah, it's gonna. Man, okay, first turn. Let's take Golem undefended. He's going to be making an extra attack. We'll put that 2 damage onto Moblong, and we're going to take this one undefended as well. And we'll put that 2 damage onto Gandalf. Let's take a look here. So I got 7 attack or 9 attack against the Wraith.
No, the race is minus 30 engagement cost.
Oh, yep, you're right. Okay, so I just have 7. I think I'm gonna try to slap Smeagol. I'm gonna give it a try. So for 1B, I'm gonna discard the top card of the encounter deck, and he's gonna get defense equal to the card's threat here. So a 3 is a high. That is a high number. So he's gonna go up to 5 defense. So he's only gonna take 2 damage.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it does sound about right. All right. So I guess we're gonna go to the refresh phase.
Mm-hmm. Golem comes and engages me.
Yep. And his ability is, after he engages the player during the refresh phase, he makes an immediate attack.
Yes, he does.
You get a couple triggers though, right? So you get Sam and you get Pippin.
Yep. And I think I'm going to defend with Frodo.
Yeah, I think that would. I think that'd work. No shadow effects, so Frodo comes out unscathed.
Yep. Okay, so next turn.
Yep.
Oh, don't forget the Mayas. The Maya tokens.
Yeah, so that also happens in the refresh phase. We got 1, 1, 1, and then this one sinks. When shifting Quagmire is discarded by the Mire keyword, either return a random location from the victory display of the staging area, which we can't do, or raise each player's threat by 1 for each location of the victory display.
Which there is none.
Yeah, so none of those actually trigger. We can't choose either of them because they don't have any value to them. So this is actually just discarded, I guess.
Yep.
There.
Okay, so I'm first player.
Yep.
Now I think I'm going to spend 2 and pull out Arwen straight away.
Yep. I think your willpower will be very helpful.
Now, I can pull out a warden and start healing, or I can pull out Gaffer.
I'm more concerned about willpower at this point, and Gaffer might help you out of a tough spot, I think.
Yep. Yeah, and I will play Gaffer Gamgee. And I think that's all I'm going to do.
Okay. I'm going to pay 2 resources for this unexpected courage on the Baragund. So we have some more blocks. And I'm going to put this library to the tower on him. And you know what? I think I'll just play this round shield on the Moblong and just get to flipping.
You one off flipping.
Oh yeah, I'm missing one on Gandalf there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm on my way.
Okay.
Oh boy, okay. Yeah, pretty much send what you got. Yeah, I suppose just in case Moblung has to block. So we're for sure gonna have to block the Wraith, and I might have to block Golem for you as well. And I really want to help Quest, but I want to take care of this friggin' Wraith at some point. So, I guess we'll just see how it goes again.
Yep. So I'm sending 5, 6, 8.
Yeah, I know. I think you might want to consider sending Mary, just because of
Okay, I'll send 10.
Yeah, I think just for this turn here. Because we already got 6 in there, so I'm concerned about threading out already. Okay, we hates them. Surge. When revealed, either flip Smeagol the Golem or Golem makes an immediate attack. The first player may spend a Bagon's resource and exhaust the One Ring to cancel this effect. I think it would behoove us to do that. Yeah.
That does mean, however, the Wraith is still now 15 engagement costs.
That's okay. Alright, a soft mire and a shifting quagmire, which also surges into another soft mire. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11. Okay. So we got one more threat raise.
Yep.
Okay, well there's no other engagements that might help us out. So you got Golem attacking you. I'll defend it with Baragon and then ready him.
Okay.
You get a raise your threat by the attacking enemy's threat, which is going to be 2. I will use Baragon to defend my Morgul Wraith. If its attack destroys a character, place a Mire token on the active location. It does not. I'll trigger Baragon's response to reduce my threat by 1 for taking no damage.
Yep.
I'm going to take an action just to, before I forget, to play Open the Armory off the top of my deck with Gandalf's ability.
Okay, let's have a look at what your top 10 cards are.
Okay, I think it's going to be...
Glamdring, War Axe are the only 2 choices that you've got.
Yep, I will take... well, War Axe could be more. I guess I have a pipe, but Glamdring's just +2 all the time, so I'll just... I mean, there's no orcs in this scenario, but... Well, I guess, yeah, there are no orcs, right? So I'll just take the War Axe so I can play it with the pipe.
Okay.
And we'll shuffle that. Okay, so I guess right now I'll swing for 5, 6, 7, and put 3 damage on the Morgul Wraith and start working on him.
Okay, at the end of the round.
Yep, so we're gonna refresh.
And we have 3 Mire effects triggering this round.
Yep, so we got, I don't know when exactly, it's at the end of the refresh phase. Okay.
Yeah.
So Gala will move first and make his attack.
You could just have Frodo defend it.
I know, but I want him to of course, we're gonna lose a bunch of locations too. So, I might just. I'm gonna take it undefended again. Raise your threat by 1 for each undead enemy engaged with you. That's gonna be 0. So we're gonna put 2 damage on a Baragon. Okay, so that's resolved, and then we have tokens, 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 and these all have Mire 1 value.
Yep, so we need to reveal 2 cards from the encounter deck, and the Shifting Quagmire does nothing again.
Yeah, so these are going to go away, and we're going to reveal 2 cards. Creeping Marshes is Surge and Doomed 1. When revealed, attach the current quest, counts as a condition attachment with the text Force. At the end of the refresh phase, place 1 Mire token in each location in the staging area. That's pretty bad.
Yep.
Okay. Surges into Bitter Reek, and I'm not sure who it's.
That does nothing.
Player. Okay.
Does nothing because that's for the quest.
Yeah. So either raise your threat by 1 for each character you control that is committed to the quest, or deal 1 damage to each character committed to the quest. So that actually, luckily, will
whiff.
Yep. And then we get a Call Ring. You're moaning there, Grant. What does it do? When revealed, the first player must choose either search the encounter deck and discard pile and victor display for a Nazgul enemy and add it to the staging area, or exhaust the 1 ring and reveal the top card of the encounter deck. I think we'll probably exhaust the ring and reveal a card.
Okay, let's just hope we don't get another one of these.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think we're. Fear Discovery, Surge. The first player must either exhaust the Ring Bearer or reveal an additional card. Okay, well, we can exhaust Frodo. That surges into dead things. Okay, it's quite the train of effects there.
Yep.
Okay.
And you've got... Oh, you took the attack undefended, yep. Right, okay.
Yep. And then... Oh, when Gollum engaged me too, I forgot I'm going to trigger Mob Lung to gain a resource.
Yep, so... What's your plans then?
Run and hide. I'm going to use Wizard Pipe to trade... Put War Axe on top of my deck, and then I'll play it with Gandalf's resource and attach it to him.
Okay, so that's now you flipping your contract at the end of the round?
Yep, so I think that'll help. Moblung's going to get Gondorian Fire, which will also help. And I'll probably give Gandalf this golden belt. And that's going to be it.
Okay.
But Gandalf is now... Let's see here. He's a base of 7 attack, essentially. Plus 3 from the axe and the dagger combined.
Yep, okay, I'm going to spend 1 for a spare pipe. I'll put that on Sam. So I look at the top 5 cards on my deck for an event and add it to my hand. And I think I'll draw Deeran's Runes with that. I will play said Deeran's Runes to draw 2 cards. and discard one. Is it draw? Oh, it is. That sucks.
You drew Searching the Eye?
Yep. Now, here's a question. Can I discard the Searching Eye before it triggers? With the effects of Deeran's Runes?
Well, it says forced after you draw this card. I feel like it's like an interrupt type thing. Is you draw two cards, period. So you draw two, and then this forced effect goes off.
Yeah.
And then you could choose to discard it though afterwards.
Yeah, but I'd lose
but
all.
yeah, either exhaust. Oh, it's each hero you control. Cripes. Oh, that was just one. So we're probably just revealing a card essentially.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
And then I'll discard it. So reveal a card. What do we get?
Yep. Got a soft Myers.
Okay, not too bad. I was actually hoping to draw another pipe, so that way I could have played Faramir out, but never mind.
Oh yeah, I see you got a smoke and think there.
Yep. Yeah. I'll play 2 for a Warden of Healing. And that's all I can do.
Great. Yeah, I was hoping to be questing for, maybe with Gandalf if I got like a Shadowfax or something out, but that's, in this scenario we got Gollum attacking us and I haven't been able to take care of him, so,
I've got 10 again.
yeah, probably just 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 11 in there, so if we don't do something, I'm gonna thread out.
I think we should just call this now.
Yeah, it went pretty terrible. Because I'm gonna have to like quest with Gandalf and probably Moblung, which unfortunately this turn is the first turn I'm set up to wipe out these guys. But I don't think we're gonna make it past the quest. Up there you go.
No, we weren't going to make it past that quest bit.
No, I don't think so.
So let's try this again.
Yeah, we'll try it again.
Okay, so we'll be back in a minute while we sort out the quest deck and we sort out our decks. So be back in a minute. And we're back. You want to flip over the quest card there, Ted?
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully we'll have a bit more luck this time.
Yep. After soul-crushing defeat, here we are.
Yeah. I'll shuffle a searching eye into my deck, and we're ready to start.
Yeah, I'd say we're ready to get back at it, doing the same setup as last time.
Okay, so your first player, aren't you got an extra resource from Golem engaging?
Yes. Yep. So I'm actually going to. All right, this works out. I'll play Rohan Warhorse off the top of my deck onto Gandalf. I think, yeah. I'll give Moblung a Warrior Sword. And I'll do 1, 2, 3 resources for Shadowfax also.
Nice.
That's what we'll do.
Okay, and as for me, I'll hoy out a Hobbit Pipe on Merry, and I will spend 1 for a spare pipe on Sam, and I get a Decent Thought.
Yeah, I love Peace and Thought with hobbits because if you get fast hitches out, you can just, fast hitches are cheap readies to play that card.
Yep, and that looks like I'm done.
All right. So I think what we'll do is this first turn. Yeah, I could potentially take out Golem if I don't quest with anyone. I think I'll just send. Yeah, I'm afraid of a second enemy coming up as my problem.
Well, I'm sending 7.
Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we can probably send Frodo too, right? So I think if we send Frodo again and use his ability, I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Let's see. We're 9 over. Yeah, okay. I think it's worth it. Okay, here we go. Some dead things. And Shifting Quagmire surges into Call of the Ring, which I will cancel.
Okay.
I think Test of Will seems appropriate on that card.
Yep.
Test of Will. That'll help us out. So what do we got? 5, 6, 7, 8,
9.
9. So right now we break even unless we use Frodo's ability, which we can probably save his resource if we're already breaking even.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, okay.
And travel, shall we go back to the Softmire?
Yeah, I think so. Because that is the soft mires sink immediately if we don't get through it.
Yep, so I've raised my threat by 1 to travel there.
Yep, myself as well. Okay, we're off to a little better start this time.
And now you have to engage the dead things.
Yeah, so... Ooh, engage player cannot reduce his threat. Baragon doesn't like that. So I'll engage the dead things. I'll take a resource on Moblung. When I do... after Dead Things destroys a character, the defending player must raise his threat by 3. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll have... let's see here. I have a Feint in my hand, but I might... If I can save it, I'd like to. And what do I need to kill the Dead Things? I need 7, and Gandalf starts at 4 with Beyond All Hope, and I have the Warrior Sword here.
You've got 8 attack from
Yeah.
Mablung and Gandalf.
All right. So I think I'm gonna have Baragon defend the dead things. Until the end of the round, attacking enemy cannot take damage. That is what I like to call super unfortunate.
Well, no, now you can just target your attack against Gollum.
Yeah, so I think I'll go ahead, and in that case, I might as well just defend it with Gandalf and ready him with Shadowfax.
Hey Matt, thanks for joining. How's it going?
All right. Raise your threat by the attacking enemy's threats. That will be 2 threat raise. It's a pretty nasty shadow card in this scenario. All the enemies.
Yeah, all the enemies are pretty high threat.
Yeah, okay.
Matt, do you remember how many times we had to play this one before we got a win and run?
Yeah. Hey Matt, looks like Grant and I are following in your footsteps here. Might be the same for us. So yeah, I can't damage the dead things because of its very silly shadow card. I can't reduce my threat also because of it with Baragond. So I'm gonna attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, with the Warrior Sword bonus onto Gollum.
Yep.
And hope for a lucky flip here. Yes, a 0.
Nice. So we claim Gollum.
So he gets when Gollum is defeated, flip him to Smeagol and exhaust him. And Smeagol reads, he's immune to player card effects. He's gained by the first player, which he'll move around. After the player's quest unsuccessfully, he flips. So other than that, we're going to go to the refresh phase then.
Yep.
And then we got some Mire keywords going on. And then this shifting Quagmire is going to sync, but again, it's not going to do anything because we aren't far enough along in that scenario.
Yep. So Matt, this is our attempt number 2 with these decks. How many times do you think it'll take to beat this quest?
Yeah, it did not go well.
Okay.
So we got Smeagol now, so that helps.
Okay, well what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put Smeagol here underneath Frodo, and that way he just, instead of just keep passing them backwards and forwards, he's just there.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to play Bill the Pony for free. I'm going to spend 2 and play Steward of Gondor onto Pippin. And then I'm going to spend 2 resources and play out Robin Smallborough.
Alright.
Now, do I pull out a book, or do I play Elfstone for a Curious Brandy book?
Tough choice.
Or do I save the resource and go for Peace and Thought?
I wouldn't Peace and Thought till you get some action advantage out. I mean, I guess you could also exhaust Frodo as part of that cost, but I would probably just play for more willpower at this point. I'd play that Curious Brandy book because she might get you a card too.
Okay, Curious Brandy book.
Or Cautious Halfling, excuse us.
Yeah, Cautious Halfling, sorry. So let's have a look at the top card of the encounter deck.
Alright, so it's a Soft Mires, and if it's... Okay, so it's not an enemy,
so I draw a card.
You get to draw the card.
Yeah, and that was a Shire Folk I just drew. And you know what? I think I'll play the Shire Folk and go down to 18 threat. And then I'll trigger my Hobbit Pipe to draw a card.
There you go.
And then I will spend 1 for a resourceful, and I'll put that resourceful on...
I'd probably put it on Sam with your deck.
Yeah, I'm thinking...
Because you already have the Steward on Pippin.
Yeah, I'm thinking that, because obviously we've got, obviously Faramir and the Red Book of Westermarch that needs to come out, so...
Okay.
That's me done.
Okay, great. I'm going to play Round Shield off the top of my deck, I think on a Baragond. I'll get Moblung, Gondorian Fire. And that's it.
Yeah, that's fine. You can say that. I should know this quest better. Matt just said, I'm sorry you guys aren't doing better. I blame Grant. He should know this quest backwards and forwards by now.
Oh, um, yeah. You're Grant. You're my gut. Grant, you are my Smeagol. Okay.
Well, if that's the case, I'm meant to be treacherous.
Yeah.
Because wasn't it
Uh,
Smeagol that led Frodo and Sam into Shelob's lair to be eaten?
yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Well. Thanks. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Okay. So, um, I guess we can send everyone. You can send we
I
send
was
Smeagol
I
too.
was thinking of keeping Smeagol up just in case we get a travel effect that says to exhaust Smeagol.
Oh, are those in
Yep.
here?
Yes, there is.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then. So how much can you? How much is that otherwise gonna be?
I'm sending 11 currently.
11. Okay. Um. Yeah. I still. If we get another enemy, I think we'll just have to go with that for now. Okay. Here we go. We knew the first one was gonna be a soft mire. We got ill fate again. So.
This one's you now.
It is me. Uh.
But hey, you've got no characters other than heroes, so
That's totally fine. Moblungs of Gondor, right? Ill fate could be his. And then a stagnant pool. Oh, just like that card. 3, 4, 5. All right, so there's 8 threat to our 11.
I'll
I'm thinking this is
I'll spend one from Frodo and exhaust the ring.
yeah. So that'll actually clear the soft mires and then give us a progress.
Yep.
And then, well, I'm thinking we should go to the soft mire again though before it sinks, even though we have Smeagol ready.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So we have to, each player must raise his threat by 1.
Okay.
Okay, so
Combat.
all we got is this dead things here. I'll defend it with Baragond. No shadow, no damage, but I can't reduce my threat because of its ability.
And you're attacking for 7, which is just enough to kill.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7 is all I need to wipe it out. And we'll go to the refresh phase, and we'll put on some Mire tokens.
Yep, and that stagnant pools goes up to 4 threat.
Okay, that is marked.
Okay, next turn.
Oh. All right. All right, I'll play this wizard pipe, which I will use to trade this foe hammer for this war axe, and then I'll use the war axe with Gandalf's ability to put it on him.
Okay, that's Gandalf. No, he's not tapped out yet. Shadowfax isn't restricted.
Yeah, it's not, which is both good and bad. I'm actually glad that it's not.
Yeah, so am I. Okay. So, is that you done?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing.
Okay, and I've got nothing I can play, so... Well, I could play an Elfstone, but it would be absolutely fruitless at this point. So, questing?
Yeah. Definitely send Frodo. And
I'm sending 9.
Deal 1 damage to each character. Yeah, I'm thinking of just. We're probably gonna have to go to that evil smelling fens, I think, before it sinks to avoid the
Yeah, we're gonna
damage.
have to go there this turn.
So let's send Smeagol as well.
Well, you've got ready action advantage on Gandalf. Why not send Gandalf? He's questing for 4.
Yeah, I can this turn because the odds of us getting 2 enemies are unlikely. So I'm gonna send Gandalf as well. So I got so with me controlling Frodo and Smeagol, that's
8.
8.
8 plus my 9.
Yep. So it's 17.
Yep.
Here we go. The dead things.
Okay.
I'm doing a dramatic pause because I'm assuming you're gonna trigger Mary.
Yeah, why not? Trigger Mary.
We got a shifting quagmire.
Which surges.
Oh, Softmire's is victory. I think when we explored that, you know what? I think when we explored that first Softmire's, I didn't put it in the victory display.
Okay.
Very important. Okay, that surges into another dead things. So we got 7, 11, 15. Wow, so we actually only make 2. But I think we'll be... Wow, we're using this Frodo's ability a lot this game. Whoops, okay, you got it. So we can at least clear the soft mires.
Yep. Travel to the evil smelling fens.
Yeah, I think so.
And then you got both these dead things coming down to you.
Yep, so I'm gonna option 1, take a Moblung resource, and
I mean, if you want, I could optional it and get triggers off it and try and do some damage, but I'd need you to defend it for us.
yeah, which isn't so much of a problem because I do have a feint and
And Gandalf's got range, so I think Gandalf and Sam, that's 7, 8.
yeah, you also,
Gandalf.
yeah, we could if you want to take it just take if you want to actually option it because you get a card draw and you get to ready Sam. I would say that that's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I'll do that. Ooh, Deeran's Runes. Okay. So shadow cards. And how are you defending yours?
I need to defend mine with Baragon, I think here. Because I got my threats getting out of control here. Return the topmost undead enemy in the encounter discard pile to the staging area. So it's going to be a dead things. Nasty! Nasty shadow cards.
Yep. And then how are you defending mine?
I want to make sure I have enough attack to deal with these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm gonna feint yours.
Okay. And then attacking Mablung and Gandalf can kill your dead things. And Gandalf and Sam can kill the one engaged with me.
Yep. These 2 will swing. And I'm gonna exhaust Rohan Warhorse to ready Gandalf. And I'm gonna exhaust War Axe to trigger Foehammer. Draw 3 cards. And then, yep, Gandalf will range over with Shadowfax with Sam and wipe out that guy as well.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be it.
Okay, Maya keywords.
Yep. So that threat is going to go up. And then we got the shifting quagmire is going to be sinking. So now we have to either return a random location from the victory display to the staging area or raise each player's threat by 1 for each location in the victory display. As much as I hate to say it, I think we should take the threat raise
Okay.
rather than return that soft mire.
Okay. Trigger Steward. Play Deeran's Runes. And discard an Elfstone. Play another copy of Deeran's Runes. I think I'll discard the other copy of Elfstone. I will spend 1 for a second copy of Resourceful, and I'll put that on Merry.
Sure.
Then I will spend 1, 2, 3, 4 resources and drop out 2 Wardens of Healing. And
Okay.
then 1, 2, 3 resources for the Red Book of Westermarch onto Pippin.
Very good. All right. Great. Okay. I'm going to play a Gondor Shield and a Baragond for 0 with the contract. And I'll play a War Axe onto Moblong for 0 with the contract. And then I will pay 1 resource to put Glamdring onto Gandalf. So he's got a base attack of 4, and then he gets 5, 6. So he's up to 9 attack now. Then I got Moblong at a base of 4, and then a situational from the
Warrior's Sword.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Questing.
Yep.
So
I'll get to flip though, which will be very nice.
7, 9, 12, 13, 16 with Frodo.
Yeah. That's pretty good. We're up against 8, and we have to clear this evil-smelling fens. So I think
You know what? You know what? I'll actually send 18 because I'll send the 2 Wardens as well.
yeah. I think I'm gonna send Moblong for 2.
Okay.
And that way, if we get a second enemy, I can safely defend them both with Gandalf and Baragond.
Okay.
So that puts us at 20. All right, here we go. A Bitter Reek, which is your peril.
Either raise your threat by 1 for each character you control that's committed to the quest, or deal 1 damage to each character committed to the quest. Let's see, I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Ouch.
Yeah. Apparently, free to choose would be a really great tech for this scenario because you could free to choose that to be no threat raise.
Yeah.
But the damage would, well, I guess the damage would wipe out your wardens, unfortunately, but everyone else would survive because you got Bill the Pony giving them hit points, but then no way to heal them.
Exactly, so I'll just take the threat raise. Hopefully I'll get a couple of enemies come out that allow us to drop me threat.
Alright. Softmire.
Not this turn.
5, 8. Yeah, the good news is, though, we actually are going to make 10 progress. So 4 is going to go on Evil Smelling Fens and Explore, which it goes to Victory. And then, since we have control of Smeagol, we're going to be advancing.
Okay.
The Hobbit soon found that what it looked like one vast fen was really an endless network of pools and soft mires and winding half-strangled watercourses. Among these, a cunning eye and foot could thread a wandering path. The two towers.
If the number of locations in the staging area is less than the number of players in the game, discard cards from the encounter deck until a location is discarded. We are even, so that does nothing.
Okay. Good for us, I guess. 2B.
Progress cannot be placed on locations in the staging area. The players cannot advance unless they control Smeagol, and there are at least 4 locations in the victory display. At the end of the staging step, if the number of locations in the staging area is less than the number of players in the game, reveal the top card of the encounter deck.
Okay.
Okay, so travel.
Yeah, well, we got. We leave Smeagol already, but then these soft mires keep, I think, they keep forcing our hands.
So we're traveling to the soft mire again?
Yeah, otherwise it's just going to be another card if we don't go there.
Okay.
And I'd rather travel with a soft mire. It's so soft looking.
And dead things?
I think you should take the dead things. I won't get the Moblung resource, but then
Okay.
I guess it was you get the Pippin card draw, right? And I can just range over. I think that's more beneficial.
Okay. I just drew an elf stone.
Yeah, I can't reduce your threat with Beargon.
Oh, and I get an extra resource from the red book. From questing successfully. So how are you defending the dead things?
Beargon's gonna do it.
Okay.
Man, I really would love Gandalf's staff right about now. Get rid of these. It's gonna be returning the topmost undead, which is probably gonna be
dead things.
Yeah. So they're just gonna get traded. I'm gonna put one here, and then I'm gonna range over with Gandalf for 9.
And then Sam and Merry will join in because we've got nothing better to do.
Yeah, and I'll take care of this one.
Aragorn would have been lovely there because then he could have engaged dead things.
Yeah, we were just discussing that. So he's not allowed in the. He's the only hero that's banned in this set of scenarios. I would have loved. I love me some Tax Aragorn. I would have loved to play him. So we'll go to the refresh phase.
Well, he is your favorite hero, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is. And then I'm going to flip my 300's contract as well. But Gandalf is going to be 4.
Okay, that is now up to 6 threat on the stagnant pools.
Yes, it is.
And during the refresh phase, I'll actually play Peace and Thought.
Yeah, I think our first player mark is a little wonky because of how we loaded in. Was it me last round? I think it's right. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then draw for the turn. That will go. Okay, I'm gonna spend your first player anyway. So what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm apparently overloaded with Shadowfax. I got one in play, one in my hand, and one on the top of my deck. But at least it came up.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 3 resources and play out a fast hitch on Sam, a fast hitch on Merry, and a fast hitch on Pippin.
There you go.
They're all hitched up.
Dang. Did you draw all those with your Peace and Thought?
I drew two of them with Peace and Thought, and then I drew one of them with a as my normal card draw.
Okay, all right, rock on.
And then I will spend two more for another Warden of Healing.
Okay,
And that's me done.
all right, great.
5, 6, 9, 13, 16. I'll send 16.
All right. I think we'll definitely send Frodo.
Right now, does Frodo will still get the boost from the Red Book, so don't forget to discount that.
Oh, okay. It's all hobbits in play.
While attached heroes commit the quest, each Hobbit character gets +1 willpower.
Okay, yep. Then it's just everyone in play.
Yep.
That's pretty neat. Um, let's see here. Again, I'm afraid if we get another enemy, I gotta have 2 blocks available. So I think I'll just send Moblung for 4 now.
Okay.
So that'll put us at 23, and then we can use Frodo to boost him by 2 more if we need to.
Yep.
And we'll save Smeagol, because fingers crossed we're going to go to stagnant pools one of these turns.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Evil Smelling Fens, okay. And Creeping Marshes is Surge and Doomed 1. Attached to the current quest, it's a condition. At the end of the refresh phase, place a Mire token on each location in the staging area, then discard Creeping Marshes.
So basically, just doubles the Maya for this round.
Yeah. We hates them. Either flip Smeagol to Gollum, or he makes an attack. We can spend a Baggins resource and exhaust the ring to cancel this effect, which I think is worth doing.
Okay.
That surges into Groping Dead.
Marry exhaust to reduce my threat by 2.
All right. So we got 9 plus 5. We got 14.
Yep.
So we're going to be making 9. So 4 go on the soft Myers. And then we're going to be making 5 on the scenario.
Okay, and I suggest we travel to the stagnant pools.
Yep, now is the time.
Smeagol. I'm just thinking, yeah, we're gonna have to because that's Maya 5 and that's gonna go off this turn.
Yep, because of the Creeping Marshes.
Yep, and do you want me to take the dead things and you take this Groping Dead?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get a trigger off of it, right? If you get a pick and draw, I have enough rank and Sentinel, so yeah, I'll take the Groping Dead.
Yep, and I'll take the dead things.
Trigger a Moblung resource, and then you can take the dead things.
Which allows me to draw and ready Sam.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Baragon defend mine because I really would like to reduce my threat.
You can't. Undead.
You get the same text.
Yep, all undead have that text so that the engaged player cannot reduce his threat.
Oh, okay. Alright. I guess I'll have Gandalf defend it then ready. Okay, this enemy cannot take damage.
Okay, and dead things?
Yep, I'll Baragon Sentinel defend it for you. No shadow effect.
Okay, and then Gandalf can kill alongside Sam to take down this dead things.
Yep, and mine, unfortunately, the Groping Dead that I have cannot take damage.
And
then
there's the Wardens of Healing can't heal anybody up because nobody's damaged.
Yep. So we're just gonna go on to the turn, and I did double Mire for the.
Oh, and I forgot to add a resource to Pippin from the Red Book.
Oh, sure.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay, I think we're just gonna play this Golden Belt.
I'll play 2 for my Hobbit Archer.
I'm gonna use Wizard Pipe to trade out Golden Belt. Okay.
Okay, questing.
Yeah. So we have enough. We have one, two. We have four locations in the victory display, so we have enough where if we do make the progress, we can advance, which is good. Yeah.
I've got 16 at the minute.
Yeah, I'd probably just send as much as you can. I think advancing would be. I don't know. Of course, I don't know what the next stage. I say that, but I don't really know what the next
Um,
stage has
the
in store.
the next stage has both of us engage a undead enemy.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm sending 16. I
All
could
right.
send Mary, but I want, if I can, to get a double threat drop. My threat's
Uh,
awfully high.
you're. It is, is it? Yeah, I'm at 46. Yeah, I would say I doubt we're gonna get two enemies coming out.
Okay, I'll send Mary for 3 more, so that's 19.
Yeah, I think that's. And then I'm gonna send Moblung, so we're gonna have 23.
Hey, thanks, Wolfgar.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for joining us. Hey, yeah, thanks. Thanks,
Thanks,
Cat
Matt.
Attack.
Yep,
All right, here we go.
yep.
Okay, Groping Dead. So it's decision time. Yeah, I would take that too, absolutely. So this is my.
Yep.
Okay.
Raise your threat
Uh,
by 1 or deal 1 damage.
for each or deal one damage. I'm just gonna put one damage on Moblung.
Yeah, I would. I've got 3 wardens and you've got your contract.
Yeah, I'm okay with that card coming out on me actually. Moblung's like it doesn't smell so bad. I'm used to it. Okay, so it's. Have you smelled Boromir?
And is that the last card or is better research? No, it's not.
So
So we
we
now need to reveal another card.
review. Yeah, because we don't have enough locations.
Yep.
So we have a we hates them, which I think we'll just avoid with the ring and a Baggins resource. Yep, but that'll still surge because it is revealed.
Yep.
Into another Groping Dead. Okay. So now it's 7 to 23, so we're gonna make 16 progress. 7 of which go on stagnant pools. 9 of which will go on to across the mires, and we're gonna be advancing.
Yeah,
Don't look at the lights, Grant.
this is bad. For a
Okay.
moment, the water below him looked like some window glazed with grimy glass, through which he was peering. Wrenching his hands out the bog, he sprang back with a cry. "There are dead things! Dead faces in the water," he said with horror. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for an undead enemy and puts it in play engaged with him. Shuffle all locations in the victory display into the encounter deck.
Okay, so. Well, we already have all the groping. I think all the groping dead are all
In play.
in play. I'm guessing there's 3, so we'll probably just take some dead things.
Yeah.
And then we shuffle all the locations into the deck that
Yep.
were in the victory display.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And now that you've got the dead things, I ready Sam and draw a card because they come into play engaged with us.
Yep. I'll take a Moblung resource.
Okay. And then flip over. Gollum laughed. The dead Marshes. Yes, yes, that is their name. He cackled. You should not look in when the candles are lit. While any player is engaged with an undead enemy, progress cannot be placed on this stage.
Oh, that's bad.
The players cannot defeat this stage unless the first player controls Gollum. Controls Smeagol.
Ooh,
Okay, so we each grab a group undead.
Yep, so I got another Moblung resource.
And I'll get the other group undead.
Yep. Okay.
And,
Yeah.
and that's 28. No, it's the same threat cost as what I've got, so I don't gain another card and another ready. Damn.
Yeah, alright. So I think what we're gonna have to do is I think I'm gonna have to have a dead things be blocked by a Baragond. And then the other groping dead, I think I'm just gonna take them undefended, I think.
Okay.
And then for yours, I don't know, how do you feel about like jumping one of those wardens?
Well, I was actually thinking having the groping dead defended by Smeagol.
Yeah, I think this would be good, and
Hang on, are we traveling at the evil smelling fens, by the way?
Yeah, before it sinks, yeah. I think you should maybe just chump one of these. Or actually, what's their effect? Oh, you have to raise your threat by 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm at 47 and you're at 29. I think that's just because then Gandalf can kill. He can attack 3 times and kill 3 enemies.
Okay. So
Uh,
I'll defend the dead things with a warden.
yeah.
That's a dead hero.
That's a dead hero is what that is.
You know what? I'll do that the other way around. Gollum will defend the dead things. So he takes the damage from the shadow card.
Sure, because we need a little help.
Yeah. And then he takes 2 damage from the attack. So he takes a 3 total damage. Then the groping dead can just...
Well, but that wouldn't be such a great play either, because if we chump him, I think you should just defend the groping dead with like Sam or something.
Okay.
You should, yeah.
Sam defends for 2.
Yeah, I think that's. Okay, so he takes the damage also.
He's got 2 damage.
He takes 2 damage, but that's fine.
Okay.
That's probably the.
Do you want to put the 3 damage on Gollum then?
Is it 3 or 2? 2?
3 because of the evil smelling fens of the shadow.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Baragond's gonna defend this dead things. No shadow, and I can't reduce my threat. Groping dead, undefended. All right, I'm gonna put 3 damage onto Gandalf.
Okay, trigger first Warden of Healing. Take a point of damage off Gandalf. Or Mablung, whoever you want it off.
I'll take it off. Actually, I'll take it off Moblung.
Okay. Seems I can't target Smeagol.
Yeah. The other groping dead I'll take undefended as well. And then I'm going to put 3 damage then onto Moblung.
Okay, I will take the last point off Sam and take another point off whoever.
Sure, I'll take it off. I'll take it off Gandalf. I use my contract too also to heal each one.
And then I'll heal another 2 points of damage off you.
Oh, okay. I'll put everyone almost to full.
And then I will spend 2 resources and heal off Mablung again.
Oh, I mean, I guess if you're just swimming in resources. Sure.
I am. And then attacking.
Yeah, so it's gonna be between the Rohan Warhorse and the Shadowfax and Gandalf swinging for 9, I'm going to attack this one, and probably... Oh, do you have enough to kill that Groping Dead?
Yep, I've got 5 attack.
Wow, okay. Then I can attack one of mine. So, uh, damn, we got all but one of them. That's pretty good.
Yep. Hopefully next turn we can just press through.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, we won't be able to because I have an undead enemy, right? So we just can't make any progress.
Yeah.
But the turn after.
Unless we can kill it during staging. Well,
Yeah.
planning.
I wish. I don't think anything in here to do that type of thing.
Okay, I'm going to play a spare pipe. Oh, it's you first anyway, so...
I'm not going to have any planning.
Okay. I'll grab that. Play Deeran's Runes. Draw 2 cards. Discard a Steward of Gondor. Spend 3 resources and pull out a Mirkwood Explorer. And spend 1 for a Elf Stone, and that's me done.
Okay. Sounds great. Yeah, we can't make any progress, so I figure whatever you send will be enough to just cover the staging area.
Okay, I'll send 18.
Yeah. That should be plenty. Stagnant Pools and Haunted Mirror, Mire 2. Haunted Mirror is discarded by the Mire keyword. Search the encounter, discard pile for an undead enemy, reveal it, add it to the staging area. Okay.
So 4, 7.
Yeah, so we're gonna clear the evil smelling fens with your Elfstone.
Ooh, and I played that on the wrong turn. Turn 7, your first player.
Oh, I don't have any allies to play.
My bad.
Yeah, I know. So we got a first player's a little wonky.
I done goofed. It's alright.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay this run.
I do, however, add a progress token there and add a resource there.
Yeah. All right. All we got at this point is this one singular groping dead.
Well, travel. Are we traveling anywhere, or we're just going to bypass them from questing?
Well, we might as well go to the haunted mirror. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it, just in case.
Yeah.
So we'll exhaust Smeagol and go here. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna Baragon defend this. I'm gonna hope it's not that one card that'll cause me to thread out and lose the game. Hey, it's not. I still can't reduce my threat, but then Gandalf will rightfully have his vengeance on the Groping Dead.
And the Hobbit Archer will join him.
All right.
The only range card I have.
Yeah.
Ooh, and now I have to choose either exhaust each hero I control or reveal the top card of the encounter deck. At this point, I'm just going to exhaust each hero I control.
Oh, yeah, you get the fast stitches on there, so that's not so bad.
Yep. Okay, so planning, what am I doing? I'm going to spend 3 resources and put out another Mirkwood Explorer, because why not?
You have Gandalf as Warrior Sword from the top of my deck. Okay. Uh, 12 for me.
I'm sending 19.
Okay, that is going to be 31.
Let's make it 33. Why not?
Yeah. I think just go ahead and send Smeagol also.
Okay, 35.
Yeah. We gotta make 20. We gotta make 29 progress. Actually, we might not make it out in one turn.
We need to make it out in one turn.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I could do is I could send Baragon for 2 more, but then.
Uh,
Um,
okay, I will send 3 more with the Wardens
yeah.
and 3 with Mary, so that's an extra 6.
Okay, now we're at 41, and and then we can use Frodo's ability if we have to.
Yeah.
That looks much better.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Uh, Call of the Ring, more like voicemail of the ring. Well, you got it. The Nazgul make a call and they get the voice. They get the One Ring's voicemail.
We get a test
Sorry,
of
One
will.
Ring. Cannot answer the phone right now. It is preoccupied.
Please leave your message after this beep. Beep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna test to will this. Oh no, it's peril. Oh no, but it's my peril.
Yes, it's
Oh,
your
it's not
turn.
peril at all. It's just surge. Okay, I'm gonna test to will the one revealed effect since we have Frodo exhausted, so it's just gonna surge.
Yep.
Into a candle bearer.
So that's
All right.
3.
And this actually should have
6.
had the Meyer from last turn.
Yep. So that's 7, and we have to reveal 1 more card at the. Oh no, we don't.
Yeah, that's only on the second stage.
So we're
It's
up
just gonna
against
be
7.
this 7, yeah, to
41.
41. So I think we did it there because that's 34. So 5 is gonna go on Haunted Mirror, which means the other 29. So we really only 5 over. So we're still pretty close.
So I could have held back Mary and dropped my threat by 3, is what we're saying.
Yeah, you could have, I suppose, but we could have. I mean, if we get a treachery card, we could have got another 3 threat location. And then it would have been much closer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we make 29 progress, and we have control of Smeagol. He never flipped back over. So we win the scenario.
Okay, so let's flip over the campaign card and see what we've earned.
Yeah, okay. So resolution: each player must choose either take a permanent +2 starting threat penalty. My God. Or earn 1 copy of the Searching the Eye, and then record each player's choice. That's awful. That's just terrible, Grant.
It is.
And Searching the Eye is,
This treachery here that we've just had.
yeah, reveal the top card. I'm probably gonna take the Searching Eye.
Okay, so Ted takes the Searching Eye. I'm actually going to take the +2 threat penalty.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's a good choice for you.
Okay, so thank you for joining us on our passage through the marshes. This was actually a much easier run than what myself and Matt had during our campaign run through. As I said, it was earlier. It was 6 attempts that we had at
Oh.
trying to play through this quest and win.
Yeah, it's the enemies. It tries to threat you out, and then it also stops you from reducing your threat. And the enemies are not easy to deal with. They take quite a bit of attack power.
And the locations are quite heavily built on location points,
Yeah.
on quest
Yep.
points, so you can easily get location locked. Especially if you are questing with high numbers, as you found out in the first test game. Well, the first game we did, we kind of just threatened out because we didn't have enough questing.
Yep.
Obviously, this game it wasn't so bad. I drew the red book quite early on, which just basically doubled our questing potential. And just starting off with some high willpower allies.
Yeah, that really helps. So we'll keep trucking along when we next attempt our campaign playthrough. So
Yep,
thanks everyone
and that
for.
will be Journey to the Crossroads.
Yes, it will.
So maybe I'll have a different deck because obviously it's Frodo and Sam from that point. Maybe Ted will have a new deck for that point. Who knows? Because I don't. So join us.
We'll figure it. We'll figure it out.
So join us next time, and until then, happy questing.
Thanks everyone.